Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm putting together a small video just to kind of go over a couple things here. If you're thinking about starting a technology startup, if you're kind of like myself, who's not a tech guy per se, someone who can actually build things, but you probably have this great idea that you're thinking about putting together and maybe have a couple people in mind that you're thinking that can be part of your team as you move forward. Uh, and this is based on my personal experience, of course. Everybody can have a different experience while they're going through the process and things like that. But just to kind of keep things in mind, the first thing, of course, by now you figure out what your product is, and you're thinking about, hey, maybe there's a need out there. Maybe there's something that I can do to change whatever it is that you've thought about that you can change in a way that can be done differently. The second thing here is you probably have a couple people in mind. You know, this might be people that you know or people that you thought about that can help you bring this to life, this concept. Uh, and now, you know, you feel good about it inside. You're probably going to start wanting to talk to people and get what I call that social approval. You know, you want to explore the idea to with other people and kind of get their feedback. Just keep in mind to be careful with this process because two things can happen. First, yes, a lot of people are going to start to discourage you and say, "Oh, I don't know about this or that." Remember, you thought about this, you feel good about it, so just kind of move those people out of the way, and also be careful who you share this with because they're going to try and kill sometimes, you know, your idea or probably not validate uh, that what you have here is good. So just move those people out of the way, keep going, don't let that slow you down. The second thing to keep in mind, again, based on the experience that I went through, you probably want to start working on putting together the story. What is the story of this concept that you have in mind? How do you arrive to this point now that you say, hey, maybe we have something here? This might be something that people want to buy. If this concept comes to life, this might be something that people actually, that's going to change the way business is done, or it's going to change how people see the world because this is going to fix X, Y, Z. But you know, a lot of times when you get to the point where you're going to pitch your team, investors, if you get to that level, everybody's want to know the story. How was it that you came up with this and things like that? So always just kind of think back. You know, again, everything is fresh. If you're at the very starting point right now where you just have this idea and you're thinking, you know, in your heart you feel that this will change how things is done, whatever industry it is that you're trying to pitch or change. You just gotta start putting that together little by little. Kind of think back, rewind the tape on what was it that brought you to that point. But again, I'll keep making small videos here and there, my personal experience, just trying to get a tech startup off the ground and just kind of maybe put some things into perspective for you to keep in mind. Keep the dream alive, and we'll see you next one. Take care.